So I've been doing my pre-trip inspection on the bus, and the transmission is shifting a little bit weird. It's shifting kind of hard, and it doesn't seem to be slipping too much, but it shifts really hard into gear. And it wasn't doing that when I drove it up here. Now, my first thought was to change the transmission fluid, but pretty much every mechanic I asked advised me against that. So that kind of leaves us with two options here. We can replace the transmission, which either would cost me about $2,000 if someone else did it, or I could buy one for probably about $500 and install it myself. It would be kind of a sucky job, but you know, we could do it if we needed to. But doing some research, I came across this Lucas transmission fix. And we're gonna see if this helps the situation at all. People online have told me that this can prevent slipping and hard shifting and just general transmission problems as a result of being worn out. And it seems like this transmission is just worn out. It's not necessarily broken. So it says here, compatible with all transmissions and transmission fluids with the exception of CVT transmissions. This is not a CVT transmission. Our Lucas transmission fix will be ineffective if the transmission has broken internal parts or the band's clutch packs are completely burned out. So that is something to keep in mind. If there's an actual problem with your transmission, throwing this in there isn't going to fix it. Add to existing transmission fluid with the engine warm and idling or with fluid change. A second bottle may be necessary in a larger or badly worn transmission. It says smaller transmissions use 12 ounces. Now, this is a 24-ounce bottle, so 12 ounces would be about half of it. And of course, this isn't a small vehicle, but we're gonna add 12 ounces and see if that makes a difference. And if it doesn't, then we're gonna add the rest and see if that makes a difference. So I've already taken it out and recorded what it's doing, so I'm gonna show you that now. So we're gonna get on the highway. It should be a little bit more clear when we're accelerating here. I'm gonna try and knock everything in the back over. Oops, unsuccessfully. All right, here we go. So another hard shift there. So from first to second, second to third, shifts pretty hard. Oh, there was a hard shift there too. So now that we're in gear, it seems to be pretty smooth. It's not slipping, it's not doing anything weird, it's not, I mean, it is jittering a little bit. It's not doing anything too crazy. That's why I think this stuff might help, because typically the stuff will help if it seems like it's starting to get a little bit worn out. It won't help if there's a broken part. And to me, it seems like this is the situation. So we're gonna give it a shot. Okay, so now we're gonna go ahead and add the Lucas transmission fix. And it says that we're supposed to add it with the engine warm and idling. So we're gonna fire it up and let it idle. I'm gonna leave a link to this stuff down in the description below. If you use that link to purchase it, it will help support the channel, so I'd greatly appreciate it. We are gonna start off with that 12 ounces, and we'll see if that makes any difference. It says the results are nearly immediate, but from what I saw online, it looks like it takes like 5-10 minutes for it to actually work, because this stuff supposedly softens the seals inside the transmission. So it needs at least a couple minutes to do that, but we're expecting to see results immediately, so let's see. Okay, so we are about to get back on the highway. It was a little jittery when we first started off, but after about 2 or so miles of driving, it did calm down quite a lot. So I'm curious to see accelerating here. All right, let's see. It fixed it. works. Whoa! Oh, that is so cool. Oh my goodness, that was so smooth. I need to turn around and we need to do that again. All right, we're just gonna punch it. If it's gonna have a problem, it'll have it now. Oh my goodness, buttery smooth. We're still going. Another smooth one. Wow. Okay, I'm a believer. I'm for sure a believer now. Wow, this stuff is incredible. Wow, it's almost kind of addicting. I just want to keep doing pulls with it. And it's not making nearly as much noise in first gear either. So we just got back from the maiden voyage in the bus. It is like kind of half built right now. The point of this is to tell you that my cats are really excited to see me apparently. But I've also been running the Lucas transmission fix for about 2,500 miles now. I did start to have issues again after the first 300 miles of the road trip. Oh my goodness, what? I don't know why my cats do this whenever I start recording. I think maybe they just hear me talking and they get excited or something, but anyway, the first 300 miles of the trip went pretty well, but then the transmission started getting a little jittery again, so I added the rest of the transmission fix and it worked for the whole rest of the trip, which was about 2,500 miles. Well, like 2,000 miles after that. So it definitely does make a difference if your transmission's just worn out and not just broken. Obviously, if it's got broken parts in it, it's not going to fix that, but this might help you get home if you're having transmission issues. Anyway, I need to go cuddle my cats because they are just really begging for it, so I will see you guys in the next video.